Hello, this is Shackle Dreams, and
This is Lady Ninja Gaming.
as you can see, the pictures that we have on screen, we're going to talk about the new Xbox reveal, and of course, we're going to talk about the design and some stuff that we found out about it and we read about.
Some
The
stuff
new,
we're not gonna be too in depth with because we're still collecting information. Hopefully, we'll do another video a little bit more in depth. Maybe, don't know.
and as you can see, the design, people were making fun of, as I read, that it looks like somebody posted up or tweeted up a picture of that it looks like a VHS.
Yeah, even I said it. It looks like a cassette deck and VHS player. And my friend Snow Nasty tweeted and told me, please tell me you see VCR is trending. VHS is back via Xbox One, and that really made me laugh. And it's funny because a lot of people are, commenting about it on Facebook, on YouTube. It's kind of funny the comments they come up with. But
Because you can see the design, from the design that I see, as you can see, it doesn't have a disc tray.
finally,
So, so I think they might have fixed that scratching problem. I hope so.
even though someone told me that disgrace Blu-rays are scratch resistant, I was gonna try it with a game, an old game that I really don't care about, but I realized I'm not that crazy. And I'm gonna play all my games eventually, so I'll take his word for it. If they're not scratch resistant, they're not scratch resistant. Somebody can probably write that on the comments if it's not scratch resistant or not. But
But the design to me, it looks like what can we can say about the design? It looks like they put a big fan, like a big ventilation area, depending on what they put inside the console.
yeah, I really don't know all the specs inside of it. People will probably talk about it, but it looks like it will be well ventilated, and it takes Blu-rays now. What they were saying, and I need to see the back. It's gonna be HD. It has HDMI. I haven't even seen when it has the component and all that stuff.
I'm not sure if I was reading when they were doing the stream on Twitch. I don't know if it has Ethernet ports. I hope it does. We haven't seen the back, or unless somebody will see pictures, and again we'll do another video to see.
Because right now we're just doing first impressions of what we saw. I came from the outside and I rushed through the video a little bit, and I was, there's some stuff that really caught my attention. There's some stuff that didn't catch my attention. And something we really need to talk about that I know it probably pissed off a lot of people. The controller design.
Yeah, that one, it looks like the LB and the RB is a little integrated, more different than of course, on the previous controls, it looks, as you can see it right there from the picture, it looks a little bit more integrated. Plus, it's ribbed around the area like the analog sticks.
Oh, I need to see a picture of the controller. I have so much stuff here and not a picture of the controller, but I'll take your word for it because I don't want to mess up, my configuration on the computer with Skype and stuff. Showing pictures I shouldn't be showing.
And as you can see, it doesn't have the push button to turn it on with the controller. What did you say that I think you can turn it on with voice command?
Yeah, from the video, from the IGN video that I saw, that the guy turned it on with his voice when he said Xbox on or something like that, and it turned on with his voice, and it recognized, his voice, and it went into his profile. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. A lot of people wanted that, but I don't know if they're just showing that, for entertainment purposes because Xbox always shows one thing and they always do another. So we'll probably
True.
we'll probably see that when the console comes out. I'm not gonna get the console when it comes out. I'm just gonna wait a couple of years because a lot of people are gonna rush for it because they like it, but I'm not really gonna be all into getting the new console
And
now.
What did you say else about the control that it has a share like the PS4?
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a share button, or I think you can share. I'm not sure. I still have to continue watching the video, or look more into the blogs and all that stuff that these gaming companies write. That I know there's gonna be a sharing button or something like that, like the PS4, and I think they removed the select and start button on the controller. It looks like a Windows button on it.
And how will you save? I mean, not save. How will you pause? Unless is voice integrated.
Yeah, because they say everything now is gonna be voice integrated, and um
And oh, and yeah, and talking about voice integration, the Xbox Connect.
yes, the new Connect that's gonna be in 1080p, which they should have done in the first one, and it feels like the Connect that we have here is a beta
No, we did a beta test
for
of
the
a beta
Connect.
test.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because I never paid for my Connect. I beta tested it, and it went through a lot of updates and all that stuff to get it to the way it is now. And I wonder how the new one, um, will do things better. Because I know a lot of people don't like that, standing up and playing games. Some people are very physical. Some people are very physical. But now,
Oh,
um,
yeah, the Connect has to be on.
yeah, they
The
said,
con-
yeah, that's what that the Connect always has to be on. It's gonna be shipped with the console, and it has to be always be connected with the um with
with
the current, not the current console, with the new console.
It says some games will not be needing the Connect, but it has to be on for the Xbox to function.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's because due to voice command and now the features that they have, where you can use your hands, it's like using a giant iPod on screen.
Oh,
Where now there's a snap feature where you can watch your game on Skype. I mean, you can watch a movie or play your game and talk on Skype. Like me and my sister do sometimes. Back when I had my internet, right now I'm using borrowed internet. So if you see a lot of edits, that's because I got cut off. Or if you hear my voice robotic on my sister's side of the video, that's because the connection I'm borrowing is is a little wonky. But when I had my own connection, me and my sister used to stay literally for hours, like maybe 6 hours on Skype talking, or not even talking and just watching movies, and then we'll start up a conversation regularly or whatever. So that's pretty good if you feel lonely and you're playing a game or just watching a movie and you're like, oh, let me just talk to my friend over here, and he wants to be like, dude, I want to show you something, and here, bam, uh, and you don't want to turn on your computer if your computer's all the way over there in Shittsville, and you want to, start up the Skype or whatever on the console, then that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
and also the gamer score, gamer tag, and avatar will be transferable to the new console. And that's good because I know a lot of people don't like to start over, especially when they have like in the 100,000s on the 100,000 gamer score. Me, I'm at 50,000, and I really don't want to start. I mean, whenever I get my console, I really don't want to start all over again. And plus, the investment in the avatar items that people get.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, that
investment
would.
and time that they put in, the gamer score and their avatar, how they look, they want it, and if they ever remove that in the new console, well, that's gonna get a lot of people mad. So I'm glad that they pushed it over, which is nice.
Oh, and we haven't heard too much about the games. The 15. They said there's 15 game exclusives for in E3 that they're going to be revealed in E3. But you can tell between now and June they're gonna slowly start revealing some games, especially either GameSpot or IGN or Kotaku, whichever gaming review website will probably show the new games that will come up. But we don't know nothing about those yet.
There's one
So, but
called
there's
Quantum Break. I don't even know Quantum. breakage. I don't know. I'm getting it wrong. Somebody will correct me. And there's a little girl with psychic powers or something like that. They just showed like some cheesy type movie, but that's one of the games in there that they have.
So they said they're going to have 15 exclusives for the first year of the console.
And we'll see that probably in E3. And the thing that mandatory game install required is
Yes, the mandatory game installation required. This is what I'm reading. Mandatory game installation required for all games. Second, install on separate live accounts. You'll have to pay a fee.
that.
We don't know the fee yet, but we're probably thinking that it might be a reduced fee or probably like a
Probably,
reduced fee or half.
yeah. That's what I was saying.
I mean, that's the impressions we're getting from it. But the thing is that now they're making used games obsolete, and now we know why EA dropped their online passes. Now you see the catch for it.
Well, I don't get it. Probably you get, because I'm tired from coming from outside and I don't get it. Oh
No,
yeah,
but
where it just snapped into my brain. Now I get it. Yeah, yeah.
they says that like basically if your friend, like me and my sister, sometimes we send each other games that we have passed already, and once also let me what is it while it's still fresh in my head, that once you install the game into the hardware, you don't have to have the disc physically in the system for it to play. So it's going to be installed in your hardware and registered into your profile account. Now, if you have friends and you want to borrow their games and like trade games just to play with it for a little bit, like basically play games from your friends' games, you'll have to pay a fee. And
Yeah.
I don't see that's one downside that I see from the new console. You have to you can't use games. Basically, your friends' games become useless, and you have to pay. We don't know the fee yet. We don't know yet.
Just
But
like yeah, just like we're taking advantage now of freely giving each other games, passing it for a while. The thing is that people understand is like, oh yeah, it don't matter. It could be installed in the console just for a little fee. There's a lot of people that can't afford a game every time. That's why we get used games. We rent games on GameFly and other, game renting places. And now to install the games and to pay for them, that's why basically we borrow the games because we can't always afford a $60 game all the time. With this economy, well, I can't afford $60 games all the time.
yeah,
That's why I started with GameFly and started renting the games. It was $15 a month. You rent the game and you can hold it for as long as you want, and then you return it. But now you
with
basically.
this little thing, with this little a lot of people, I don't think they're going to rush to get the new console due to the fact that other people like to borrow their friends' games. And if you have to pay a fee, it's like you still have to come out of pocket.
Yeah, that's
And
basically saying the fee, basically saying a fee, yeah, but that basically just means you have to buy your own copy for it to work on your
yeah, it's
console.
like you're forced to buy a new copy.
Yeah.
And
A lot of people don't see a problem with it, but us poor people, I'm sorry.
and parents also, like gamer parents like we are, we budget and we have to see like what we can buy and what we cannot buy, what is it, which games we like, and we have to save up and sacrifice for it and stuff like that. So for the single people, like the single females and men that can afford what is it to spend that amount of money, they can do that and stuff like that. But for people
for us
that
yes,
budget conscious,
yeah,
that's not gonna work for them.
yeah, exactly. Like, what do you call that? Between a game and your child, I'm sorry, I'm gonna spend my money on a game. I'm kidding. No, I'm only kidding. I'm gonna spend my money on my child. Like,
And let me
what would you
see
spend
what
money like $60 on a few pair of pants for your child or one game? I'm sorry, my child wins, so it's
it
and
says Xbox is not backwards compatible. You wanna
oh, I'm not sure about that. Maybe it's backwards compatible. Somebody will probably correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if IGN was saying if they're not backwards compatible with the console. Because if it's not backwards compatible, then I feel sorry for the
you're
people
forced to pay for the older games that you want to play into digital
as
downloads.
a digital download. Yeah, so I feel sorry for the people that gave up their consoles to get the new one. Me, I'm not gonna give them my old console, and I'm gonna wait basically a couple of years until I can get the new console. It's gonna probably take me a couple of years to get the new console. So,
And you said about the console rep pay.
oh yeah, there's gonna be from what basically IGN was talking about. There's gonna be a $500 console. That's basically the console with the Connect and everything, and then there's gonna be one that's $15 a month. It's I think $300, but you have to basically put it on layaway. What they're basically saying. You have a contract and you have to pay $15 a month for it. And and the thing is, what happens if you can't pay the $15 for it a month? Do they keep the money and you don't get the system, or they just
No, but that's how it is. You have to be, if you're going to do that plan, you have to be involved full heartedly for that.
yeah, you have to be dedicated to it. Because the bad thing is sometimes you're like, oh shit, I can't get this because I want to get this, and then that's how life is, and it's like run a center. If you don't pay, they take your shit away, or most likely they'll cut. They'll what do you call that? Cut off the privileges to your system, and until you start paying again. I don't know how they're doing it. Hold on, sorry, my throat is drying.
Let me see. I was seeing some for the COD fans. They said the shaders are good. The graphics are good. I read a stupid comment that you can see the. I mean, I was saying that you can see the hairs in their arms and also the dirt in their nails, like a better engine that it
Yeah,
can handle a better engine, and you can see the dirt in their nails.
yeah. Well, basically, what some people were saying goes, oh, finally PC graphics
I
on the
mean, for the
Xbox.
ones that argue about
You
the
know,
console
graphics
war,
and
the
all that
PC
stuff.
war.
But me, I want the thing is everybody's concerned now for graphics. Everybody wants everything to look realistic. I am still concerned in the how will a game involve me in it, like Beyond Two Souls. Sorry to involve PlayStation in there, but that looks like a game that will keep pull me in. I want a game to pull me in with the story. It could be with graphics, yeah, but I want a story to pull me in with story. What else? Yeah, basically story. I like games that have
Like with the
story.
gameplay and the
Yeah,
storyline,
exactly.
not quick, like out of like you don't understand half the story and
Yeah,
the gameplay.
there's been games like that you're like, what the fuck is going on? And
No, but for me, the Xbox, the design, to some people, the design they care about it. They want something that looks like a car with curves and like mad. I mean, we saw the PlayStation 4 like a little bit bits and clips, and um, somebody stupidly put the pictures together, and they came up with something weird.
they use what
But
MS Paint and I don't know what the fuck
and
they
the
did with that,
pictures.
but that shit was
So
hilarious.
and that one, what do you call that? I don't know. Some people like the design, some people don't. But I'm hoping that this one doesn't have like the same mess up like they did in the previous consoles that it had a red ring due to
No, if you're
uh,
smart, you'll wait. That's why I'm saying I'm waiting a couple of years until the price reduces, basically. And when they have, they're always
and
gonna do a
and
slim.
and if you're willing to dish out the money for games that you borrow from your friends. That's if you're willing to do that. That's one of my little pet peeves that I'm like backing away from the PlayStation in a certain part.
No, not the PlayStation, the
I
Xbox.
mean, sorry, the Xbox. Sorry, I was reading something. And what do you call that? And I mean, that's why I'm backing away from the Xbox a little bit due to that, because me and my sister, like we said before, we like to borrow games, and that fee is going to I mean, another way of micro marketing, and it's, I don't know. I
That's how they
mean,
got around used games. That's how they got around used games. They And the good thing is, I think you don't always have to be online. I think I have to read up
the
on that.
only reason you might have to be online is for the advertisements and for the social media and for the sharing and the what do you call that? And basically for the stuff like social media, like I was saying, and
Yeah.
stuff, little stuff like that. And
Woo, I'm sweating. It's hot.
I'm not sure. I mean, that's what we found out now about the console. We'll probably read more about it and post up another video, or you'll probably go to my sister's website, LadyNinjaGaming.com, and probably see our written review within a couple of days of the stuff that we found out more, or you will see them in gaming news sites.
Yeah, my sister will most likely write something, a blog on the site. I'm still, fucking around with the site, changing stuff, but I'm gonna, start doing product reviews if we buy, certain products. We're gonna
But
start.
I would love to see the games that they have for it. I
Oh
mean,
yes.
that's one thing in E3. I would like to see what like what will bring me to buy the Xbox, even if it has those little what do you call that? Those little peeves that I really don't like.
Yeah, because right now I don't even play my Xbox. It's been months, and I only turn it on for updates. And I basically play my PS3 because I'm an RPG fan, JRPG fan, and they bring a lot of good JRPG games to the PS3. So Xbox, I gotta see what those 15 games are that they mentioned. Hopefully they're good. For those who like Halo, there's a Halo show made by Steven Spielberg that I glimpsed at, but not even sure about that. But those people will probably look into it. I'm not even looking into it because I don't know. Call of Duty, I really don't play Call of Duty unless I'm with friends and they play with me and all that stuff. But I don't care about too much about Call of Duty. Hate me, but but. If anything, just write what you think in the comment section, what we talked about so far, what we missed, what we got probably wrong, because we were still rushing and stuff. But if anything, just read up on. I'm gonna post some stuff on my Facebook page. Well, me and my sister's Facebook page. I'll put a link in the description. You can write anything there. If you want to like the page, you can like the page. Follow us on Twitter. We'll put the links in the description. Um, and
And
any,
if you have
yeah,
any more news on the new Xbox or anything that comes up, and one thing that I don't know if it's foretelling what's going to happen to the Xbox. Like I said, we're not fangirls of either console. We just doing a review now of the Xbox, and then when the PS4 probably comes out in E3 next month, I think the review is.
I think yeah, 19 days E3
We're
comes out.
gonna we're gonna nitpick about that one too, depending on what we like, what we don't like. We're gonna nitpick on everything, of course, because we're like we said, we're budget conscious, so we have to see like certain things of what we're gonna lean to, and like once again, I said we're not fangirls, so that's what our impressions of the Xbox, what we think about it,
Yeah, first thoughts and impressions of it.
and like my sister says, if you have any comments, good or bad, we don't care. What is it? Leave them below. We'll leave links in the description. And I hope you enjoyed our rant and our impression. And if you like to say anything, leave comments down below.
Uh,
And my name is Shackle Dreams.
and my name is Lady Ninja Gaming, and we do care about the comments. Oh, but again, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.